Hi, this is In Conversation. I'm Dave Webb. Jonathan Day-Reiner is the Director of IT Operations for interactive marketing firm 80/20 Solutions. The company recently shifted its infrastructure to the cloud with the provider's central logic. Jonathan, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Why did 80/20 consider moving to the cloud?
Well, 80/20 Solutions has been around for about 6 years. In our first 3 years, we were on a kind of a standard data center model. And our equipment was due for a refresh. And if we had old gear, we needed to upgrade. We needed to be able to plan our capacity for the future. And we were expanding our operations quite a bit. So we had to kind of make a decision whether or not we were going to make this big capital expenditure to really commit to the data center, or if we could find another way to kind of keep our costs very predictable, but at the same time give us that ability to quickly scale up our capacity to meet our customers' needs.
So what was the single biggest benefit? What was the tipping point like for that decision?
Well, we're not a huge shop, and our resources are limited. So the biggest piece was we needed a way to really ensure that things were consistent moving forward with limited resources and limited staff to be able to manage those systems. And having to deal with hardware failures and having that entire layer on top of things was, that takes a specific skill set, and it takes a certain amount of time to have to deal with that. And by kind of taking that out of the equation, we can save our IT resources and myself to be able to focus on our core business, which is supporting our actual application, rather than worrying about what's happening in the data center.
And I think the nature of your business, it seems to me that there's scalability issues, customer campaigns, that sort of thing.
Yeah, and that's another big issue. Is we have a lot of big clients that are sending out things like mailings or running loyalty campaigns within our application, and those are all based on how they're running their campaign. So we have to be able to quickly react to whether or not a particular campaign has, say, maybe they have a TV buy-in or something like that, and we're going to have a big cycles of traffic. So we have to be able to quickly ramp up or down our capacity as we need it, as that happens, without necessarily having to, waste a lot of capacity by having it sitting around doing nothing.
So if you could tell a company one thing they should know about the process of moving to the cloud, what would it be?
I would say you definitely have to spend a lot of time planning it. You don't want to just jump in. It's very easy to go to a cloud provider and say, give me 10 instances and spin these up for me and let me go to town, right? If you have an existing application, an existing data set, you really have to think long and hard about how you're going to migrate that data into the cloud. Are you willing to put it in the public cloud, or do you want to have some sort of a hybrid private cloud for your data and maybe a public cloud for your application and front end?
Jonathan, thanks very much.
You're welcome.